Hello, all of you wonderful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is Lost in Chaos Scar. Season 3, Episode 39, Pyro's Mission. This is one of our Pokemon Tabletop RPG campaigns being run with our custom Scar system, or stories and creatures in alternate realities. The system is available for open playtest on our Discord as well as itch.io, so go take a look at it and let us know what you think. For now, though, let's go ahead and begin with introductions, starting with Enja.
Hello and good day, everyone. I'm your storyteller for this evening, Angel Reyes. I play the allies, I play the enemies, and I orchestrate all manner of events that will be following our players today, starting with Rex Strider.
Hi, I'm Rex Strider. I'll be playing Chomper, a little empathetic Fuecoco Fire-Water type Totodile Fuecoco hybrid who cares about his team, treats them like family, and wants everybody to get along and be safe. I'll pass it off to Raharu.
Hello everybody, I'm Raharu and I'll be playing Paz, the solo water type Sobble. Somebody who is at the moment going through a lot, but I think he's doing fine right now. More or less. On to you, Rob.
Hello, I am Archneer Rob. I shall be playing Scruff, the Grandis type Swinub. On to the Zim.
I am Razim, and I am playing as Squirrel, the dragon fighting type Riolu. Off to Vane.
Hello, I'm Taldeus, and I'll be playing Vane, the dark flying type Murkrow. He is currently down a leg, and is reluctantly going to still be accepting a prosthetic.
Jits? Those are some very interesting takes on Chomper.
That is not a lie. What I miss? Let me see.
I don't get it.
Forget how Chomper
Jits.
has the disposition
Jits,
of the dad. What really concerns sex ed teacher. Yeah, that is really interesting. I don't know where you got the sex ed
He wants
part.
to make sure you're careful.
I don't get it.
How exactly
I
do they
don't-
teach sex ed down there, Jits?
Also, I never got the dad energy from Chomper, but sure.
I never got the dad energy from him either.
I have no idea where either of those came from at all.
Neither do I.
Session's not even started left, and we've taken a U-turn.
Jits, I've known you how long, and I still have no idea where your thought process came from with that. It came from chaos.
We're doing donuts in the parking lot.
I'm
Screenshot on that.
You know what? I'm going to make that a quote, but let's go ahead and get going with the recap. I go for it, Raharu.
Okay. Okay. We started the last session. What was the stuff that happened on the session that we basically needed to stop? That I am drawing a blank on that.
There was a small bit of stuff at the start, and then the whole talk about Pyro and it's gone. Noah.
Basically, yeah, it was the
Noah
basics
stuff.
of the start of the Noah stuff, and then the Scruff also like leaving to go find Paz, but that we didn't actually technically get around to doing that fully in the partially completed session.
Yeah, and then what you may call it. Then we had a session on Monday where we ended up doing two big things. It was Scrub going off to find Paz because Paz was nowhere to be found in the library. He ended up finding him by the river in Lulite, just hanging by the edge of the river, and Scrub ended up finding that Paz is going through some tough times that he's having a bit of a hard time even explaining, but Scrub ended up finding it out, and Paz ended up talking about it. They ended up having a bit of a relaxing time with Paz going into the river and Scrub following him around by continuously making a pass for himself with his potter's know by freezing the river as he went along. They had that for a while. Then eventually they got off the river after Paz talked for a while with Scrub about what was bothering him, and afterwards they ended up looking into their own. Scrub and evolutions were mentioned, and Scrub mentioned that he hadn't really looked up what his evolutions would be like. So Paz, that still has that one encyclopedia of Pokemon that he got in Season 1, ended up going through it, finding a Swinub and showing Scrub how a Piloswine and a Mamoswine looks like. And Scrub really liked Piloswine, but he did not like Mamoswine because it loses his fluff, and the mask, he doesn't like it.
Acquires a luchador mask from nowhere.
Afterwards, Scrub got an idea that he decided to bring Paz along to do. After Paz was wondering what is it that they could do, both of them, to relax, since they can't exactly do it in the river, considering that Scrub sinks without his eyes. So they went back to the library, and before they got in, they ended up finding Samantha, who ended up convincing them to take a breather on her. What did she call it? Her sunning spot.
Sunning spot. Yes.
Yeah, her sunning spot on top of the library, which gave Scrub a bit of an idea to see if something like that could work for what he was trying to do. So after a bit of banter and realizing that in a sunning spot Paz may need some water, or he might dehydrate, a bucket was gotten filled with water, and Paz just kind of jumped inside of it, and the three of them ended up going into the sunning spot, which where Scrub ended up using his spirit grove to begin growing greenery on the top floor, on the ceiling of the, well, no, not the top floor of the ceiling, the roof of the library. And it worked because the library is special.
No permanent damage was done.
Yeah. Another thing that Scrub tried after some comments from Samantha was instead of making a small spirit grove of smaller trees and flowers, Scrub just ended up summoning a very big tree instead, which Samantha approved because she was basically using it as a scratching post. And Taz wasn't entirely sure what to say to what he was witnessing. So he didn't end up saying much of anything after that, but it seems that he was quite relaxed to the things that were going on around him, and eventually, with the now giant tree, he ended up getting out of the bucket and just relaxing right next to Scrub while he was doing his spear grove, because it just felt nice, and he ended up falling asleep and going invisible while he was doing so. Afterwards, we start with Bane talking with Kaza, kind of annoyed that his meeting, it keeps being continuously interrupted, and deciding to use his time where his joy receptors are not are active at the moment, to do something for somebody else, so that he can finally get to his meeting. So he ended up mediating a discussion between Elba and Squirrel, where they both ended up saying quite a few grievances between one another about the situation that happened with the twins a few days ago. How do I summarize how that went?
Circular.
It was quite circular in a few places, but I think they did manage to get to some sort of consensus. Elba did end up apologizing to Squirrel for apologizing to Squirrel for what you may call it, for seeming like he didn't care about his life at that particular moment, because he was stressed and thinking of something else. Mainly Icana, not to mention a lot of other stuff have been, what you may call it, been bothering him at that point. And one thing that we ended up agreeing on was that the guild receptionist was very negligent at not taking Squirrel seriously when she was told that he needed a meeting room. And so we decided that we're going to write complaint forms towards her. And I think also the receptionist at the, what you may call it, the blacksmithing school.
Yep.
Yeah. And Scroll for his part kind of ended up agreeing that he may not have done the best in a few situations regarding that, but at the same time he was also fearing for his life and panicking at that moment. So it's not like anybody could do that could do well in those conditions. In the end, while things didn't seem to be completely resolved, there was some sort of resolution, and Elba, for his part, ended up trying out doing healing on Squirrel to see if he could heal some of the exhaustion that he has been accumulating because of having Noah inside of him at the moment. Elba ended up actually doing quite a nice healing. Ended up getting a pad from Sigmund in return.
It was a good heal.
Yeah. A compliment from Sigmund. That's quite the accomplishment. And with that, Bane. After everything was done with that, Bane excused himself and decided to go up and check up on Paz. Since Scrub and Paz had just kind of wave at him when they were coming back from being outside of the library after a while. And he wanted to see what was going on with them. He ended up finding Scrub, and Paz was kind of invisible and couldn't be seen. So people thought that he was still in the pocket, but it was eventually found where he was, and we kind of ended up before Paz could be woken up because he was asleep.
Oh.
Oh, hey, just in time. I just finished the recap.
Hey.
Hello.
Well, do your intro.
Hey, I'm Gimund, and I'm playing Pyroclast. Sometimes Ghost, sometimes Dark, Fire Charmeleon. He is still Ghost Fire.
Well, then I finished the recap, so it's off to you, DG. And yeah.
Alrighty then. Let's see. What shall we get into next? Ah, yes. I believe Vane was attempting to collect Paz.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
also-
technically he was attempting to
Get the meat. Get a
get like everyone.
Get a
but, you know.
visual confirmation, at least.
Yeah. What was that, Tal?
Well, technically everyone, so like Scruff's included, but Scruff is currently awake. Paz is not,
Yeah.
and Paz wasn't visible, so he's doing it one step at a time.
Yeah. Also, I do want to ask you something, Rex. So, I did ask you this earlier, but you didn't actually tell me which one you prefer. So, I know that you wanted to be involved with the scene with Paz and Scrub, but you weren't there on Monday, so we did it without you. And I'm just wondering whether you wanted it to be like you were always there to begin with, or would you just like to just appear right now with Vane is checking up on Paz.
Whatever works better for the story. I know Chomper's last goal was going to be check up on Paz, so he would have been focusing on that. Digi, how do you think it would flow better?
DG?
What was that?
How do you think Chomper integrating into the storyline would flow better if he was going to have his goal be talk to Paz, check on Paz?
Yeah, because he wanted to be in the scene with Scruff and Paz, but he wasn't here on Monday, and I was wondering whether he wanted to, and I was wondering whether he but no, he's asking whether it would be better if like he was always in the scene, or would it be better if he just show up with Bane?
Well, do you know enough from the recap to kind of go forward?
Fairly. I just whatever y'all have said so far, basically. That's no other details than that. I wasn't able to rewatch it or anything like that.
Alrighty then. I will leave it to Chomper's discretion, but I will allow him to have always been there.
Well, fair enough. In that case, maybe Chomper is relaxing alongside Scruff and myself.
Yeah, enjoying the fairy type trees that Samantha is enjoying digging her claws into.
That's such a cat vibe. sees something miraculous. Scritch, 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 scritch.
Well, like I said last time, Vane would be reaching out to try and like poke Paz awake.
Vane told
A generous bestowal.
Gimund _ tipped $10, quote bot consulment fund.
Thank you so much for that tip, Gimund. That is the first tier of the tip goal completed.
And yeah, Bane pokes the invisible unconscious Paz, and he is able to feel his slick his slick form, and well, he Paz just kind of wiggles.
I mean, Vane's just gonna like, unless he like literally doesn't get a response after like multiple pokes, he's just going to continue prodding the Paz because he's definitely found him. Just it's
Scruff
like
is-
this is like the equivalent of just trying to like kind of like what's the word, like shake someone awake a bit
Yeah,
without having to actually shake them, because he knows where Paz is. He doesn't know exactly out and doesn't exactly want to like accidentally like hit Paz's head against something.
fair.
So that's why he's like just doing like kind of like prodding pokes instead of trying to like do a little bit of like shoulder shake or whatever.
Yeah,
Scruff gives Scruff gives Vane this sort of mildly reproachful look, but doesn't say anything and doesn't interject because Vane is just Vane. Vane is technically one of the team's leaders. So he's been given the he has said his piece, and now he will just carefully just keep Spirit Grove running.
yeah. Okay, so yeah, eventually after a few pokes from Paz, he will you will eventually hear some stuff from him. He's going to begin mumbling, and eventually he's going to yawn and wake up, and he's kind of what you might call it, slowly become invisible again. Oi. What happened? Where am I?
On the roof of the library. You were taking a nap. I was waking you up because I wanted to ask the people here if they were willing to get started with the whole meeting that was supposed to be happening.
Oh. Yeah, I think I'm down for that.
So any reason in particular why you were just up here on the roof?
Seems like they wanted some privacy, so I was advised them to just sort of be up here. I offered my balcony, but Scruff wanted something more solid. She'll shrug. So the roof it was.
Paz is just looking over to Scruff and Chomper. He's just going to rub at his eyes for a bit as he's trying to push the grogginess away. Just needed a place to relax is all. That's mainly what we came here for, relaxing, man. I guess we ended up I guess it ended up succeeding quite well in that regard.
Chomper nods. Are you feeling any better than before?
Haz is going to nod. Yeah, I think so.
Good. Now, I need to talk to you later about something, but yeah. And Chomper goes over to Vane too. So we have a meeting today. We haven't done that in a bit, have we? Are we going to do that right now?
Well, technically speaking, it was already kind of starting, and then a bunch of people showed up wanting to summon Giratina. And
Summon
I would
Giratina?
like to try and get the meeting restarted.
Okay. Could you tell me why they're trying to summon Giratina again?
Well, they're no longer attempting to summon Giratina.
Oh. So they were
It was
summoning...
something Noah related. Because remember, Squirrel wanted to try eating the food that Noah used to eat, even though it was God's blood, and... Well, Noah isn't exactly invincible anymore, so we don't know if it would kill either Squirrel or Noah trying to ingest it.
Yeah. I was worried about that too. Oh, okay. I'm ready to go do that when you are.
Yeah.
If Paz is feeling up to it, then I will also attend.
All right, Samantha.
Sure, I'll come.
I'm going to be asking things about Etre, so I kind of want you there for obvious reasons.
All right. She'll give a tail flick that is indicative of a thumbs up.
So that way she can give a thumbs up while moving exactly 0 of her actual limbs. Nice.
Hey.
In that case, Vane will probably just go ahead and lead those who are not movement motivationally challenged right now downstairs.
She'll be there in her own time.
There's a reason why I said those who are not movement motivationally challenged.
I get it.
Vane did not assume that Samantha was actually going to immediately get up and show up to the meeting.
He is a cat.
Well, also he's met her. His consideration wasn't cat, his consideration was I know her.
Fair enough.
But yeah, no, Vane will go ahead and lead the others down.
Haz is following. Just trying to wake himself up.
Scruff is following, keeping an eye on Paz to make sure he doesn't trip.
Amari has pulled out the secret weapon to keeping CL occupied, a jawbreaker.
I like how that's her secret weapon.
Well, it's also giving CL sugar, so it's she has to pull this out during very limited circumstances.
True.
Vane will also go ahead and look around for wherever Pyro is. If he's like within sight-ish.
I think Pyro's on the floor.
Yes. He is taking a nap on the floor.
Okay. In that case, Vane is also going to go ahead and try and wake up Pyro, but he's gonna do the like shake awake because he doesn't have to worry about hitting Pyro's head against something while he's invisible.
True.
And she'll say, "Hey, you be mindful of that. You be mindful with that boy. I think his soul got licked or something."
Soul got lit.
I take it you're an expert on that then?
As a matter of fact, I am actually.
How does souls taste? I'm curious.
It's not about taste actually. It's about texture.
There's texture to souls? Like, is there's crunchy souls and chewy souls?
Well, yes, actually.
Hmm.
I mean, it's in poor form to like try to bite, but like,
Oh, so you don't like to bite souls? You just kind of okay. Jumper.
no,
knows.
that hurts people.
No biting souls. Souls don't have flavor. They have texture.
Texture's great though, very good.
I didn't.
He is holding up the tassel with the like chef's approval.
Jumper notes intrigued.
What?
Pyro, do you want to be awake for the meeting? It's about your mission.
Good morning, Princess Aurora. Your prince is here to smooch you.
What? Huh? Pyro's looking around, but he just does. He looks like he's not awake at all.
Hold on. I have to. I had to grab the correct image here. Please turn your attention to the Lost in Chaos chat. Pyro right now.
Okay.
Yeah, that fits.
Oh, yeah. I like SpongeBob memes.
For those in the chat that can't see the meme that he's posted, it's,
I brought it up on stream.
Oh, perfect. There we go.
This is Pyro right now. Anyways, Vade is going to go. Etre meeting. Do you want to be awake for it?
Oh, hold on. I know what to do. Samantha's going to the kitchen, stops halfway and looks back because surprise, surprise, she defied expectations and quietly followed you down like 3 minutes later.
Nice.
So like coffee for 2 then. Then she'll look at Vane, look at his leg, look back at Vane. 3. You get 2 cups.
I should just buy a coffee maker or something. It can't be that expensive.
Well, you didn't say no. Give me a minute.
Bitch, when you become a shield?
What the?
What?
Oh yeah,
Oh.
his little fever
Yeah.
dream.
Yeah, it's his fever dream, yeah.
Is your favorite
Uh,
dream?
Oh,
Uh,
that's a fever dream.
Sure thing, buddy. I was always a shield. I just have sharp edges.
Smaller though.
Etra.
Oh, yeah.
Pyroclast, which will hash browns wake you up?
Yeah, I can make you some right now. As Chomper for the lulz gets out of that one skillet from the dream. It's not a skillet, it's a wok, I believe. Throws some potatoes on there and flares it up a little bit. Sizzling potatoes start to smell the room.
No, I think I might need that coffee.
Gasp. You want coffee? I thought that was more Vane's thing. Okay, I can make you some coffee.
You should
Samantha's
go help
right.
Samantha with that then.
Yeah, go do that, Jumper. Before she makes them all on her own.
Ah! Chomper goes off to help Samantha with the coffee. I can roll if I need to, if that's a culinary thing. If not, that's what Chomper's doing.
I mean, in another campaign, we didn't end up rolling some dices for making better coffee. So I think you should.
Oh boy.
To be fair, it'd be very hard for Chomper to do worse than Jace.
Very
Well,
much
how
so.
bad was Jace's coffee?
The Jace's coffee only counted as having one success because you round up half a success.
Yep.
Okay, so remind me, craft, soul, and what is the usual for culinary coffee? I think I was arguing. I don't think I was arguing empathy on this one. Like innovative, I think. Not really making anything new with it.
The
It was
expertise is entirely up to you.
empathy. It is. I'm making it out of love because I know what Pyro likes. So
Make
it's always-
coffee with love. Proceed.
All my food's made out of love.
That is wonderful.
Is Samantha giving me any help? I'm doing 12 of mine.
Let's see. Yes, Samantha will help as she makes her own meals because Bean doesn't have a sense of taste. So he's fine at cooking. It's just that he's not great at cooking.
Makes sense.
Before Chomper leaves, he kind of flails real quick to go to Pyro. Like, oh, hey, I need to ask you, do you like your hash browns more crunchy or soft?
Crunchy.
You
You'll be getting
gives a
4 dice from
monster.
Samantha.
Chomper gives a toothy.
Even
Now, what was that, Sam?
suggesting the
What was that, Sam?
idea of soft hash browns?
That's what my dad eats.
If that's how people like them.
My dad does eat that.
Yeah, some people.
Well, your
can't
dad
help
is
eating hard
wrong.
things.
And I have plenty of other examples to throw for that, other than just his taste in hash browns.
Well, I know. I'm just more pointing out that, like, you know.
With that knowledge, Digi, of the kind that Pyro specifically likes, Chomper is out to make some nice crunchy hash browns for Pyro. So you will like them and enjoy them. Half the battle of cooking is simply asking questions and testing out what people actually like from the cooking. It's a lot easier when people are decisive with it, but it's fun to kind of test it out. But yep, here we go. I think that's a 4.
Yeah, that's 4.
Just hash browns, the success rate shouldn't be that high to make them, but I'm not going to make like the most immaculate hash browns ever or anything, it seems. Did I get any help from Samantha? They're making their own thing, right? You said, so, alright. That'll be it for that then. Not trying to linger on it too much. I'm just making food real fast. I'll hold off and do a lot of souls or something if it's like something really, really big. It was just something else.
Fair.
While Chomper and Samantha are making the coffee, Pyro's basically in the same like really out of it state, just kind of saying his dream about the shield Hone Edge Aegis thing.
Yes.
Oh, so
Your memory that was not quite a proper memory, but from something else, which could give some particular insights.
So he's telling us about it. He's telling us about that while we wait for the hash browns and coffee.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's in a really out of it state, so
It's probably
Sorry.
disjointed and it sounds insane.
yeah.
Yeah, Vane's
So
just gonna
normal Pyro then?
Probably
Yeah, you know.
probably weirder Pyro.
Oh,
Well, that's an accomplishment.
That's
That-
possible?
Anyways, Veda's just gonna look down at the mostly out of it Pyro, and it's just going to be like, "Do you just want me to drag you to the meeting table?"
I think I'll be fine when I get coffee. Maybe.
So you're going to be laying on the floor, and you're going to drink coffee while laying on the floor.
Harry. Harry, if you want to wake up, I'd be happy to whatchamacallit, share some water with you. I think that may
He
wake you up.
stands up immediately.
Paz gives a thumbs up.
Yes, let's waterboard the fire type. He squeaks like I'm joking.
So, where are we having it?
He's just going to point right over at the table that was right there. And he's just going to go right where I was when all of you walked into the library wanting to summon Giratina. I was doing the start of the meeting, and then all this happened. And now I'm going to be going right back over there because I want my meeting.
Oh,
I guess
Okay.
Scroll's probably already at the table. He had nowhere better to go, so...
Fair.
Pyro's gonna stand next to the chair. He's not gonna sit down because he's pretty sure that if he sits down, nap time.
That is
BG,
actually responsible of you.
How long will Chomper take to bring back the hash browns and coffee to Pyro? Can I just say he comes back, or is that like a time thing?
Addy?
Sorry. Is this the right, the cooking roll?
And he's asking how long it will take.
Just wondering when I'm
Oh,
coming back
probably
into the
not
scene.
very long. See,
Okay.
things can fry quickly, and water can boil also very quickly. And surprisingly, of all things, Samantha has a French press.
Nice. In that case, I guess Chomper will be coming back into the room and getting Pyro their coffee and crunchy hash browns.
Samantha delivers Vane 2 cups of coffee. Bean asks if that's healthy, especially now that, for all intents and purposes, Vane has lost body mass. To which Samantha says, now's the perfect time, actually.
I'm just going to ask this one time. This is not avian coffee, right?
I don't stock that. Why would I have something in my house that I don't eat?
Understandable.
Yeah. Pyro's drinking his cup of coffee.
All right, I'm gonna ask Hugh for an integrity check because this is strong.
Oh.
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 Chopper was more focused on the hash browns, leaving Samantha to concentrate the coffie.
They made it Vane
This
style,
is
so
probably a good thing for Pyro, because it will wake him up, but let's see how strong.
Integrity check for his reaction.
Alrighty. So... Gosh, what would be the instinct? Would be the expertise? Probably instinct. The other option might be forceful, but they're the same, so... 3... 7. Okay, 3.
All right. The first 2 gulps go down easily. Or rather, they go down before your tongue can realize what's sliding across it. On the third one, you choke as if your throat suddenly realized that it was drinking rocks.
Chomper's there patting Pyro on the back. Okay, yeah, that must have been the good stuff. Vane style. Here. As Chomper goes and offers some water.
He's gonna take it.
That helps.
Thank you.
Chomper nods and give a thumbs up with a kind of concerned smile. Looks over.
I'll call that the immediate wake up.
If we ever go to, the academy, as in the one in this world, there's apparently something called the Researcher Special that I would be interested in, so...
Out of character. Is that the name of a coffee?
It's apparently the name of, like, an entire thing of coffee.
Oh.
And it's just as powerful as possible. It's apparently called the Researcher Special.
I swear, if it's like made in a beaker, it's kind of gnarly. Coffee made in beakers and flasks. Comes out super strong.
It was... It's Well, Pyro, you are awake.
Chomper,
Yeah, Pyro?
do you have any sugar?
Oh, plenty. I like putting a lot of sugar and milk in mine. I think the Vane just likes it at natural and
Pyro,
blackest night.
Pyro just sees Vane drinking this without anything in it, like it's the most natural thing in the world.
See, he chugs it like water. Kind of impressed.
Oh, you're gonna
Yeah.
need a bigger cup if you're gonna dilute that with milk and sugar. Get a mug.
Chomper proceeds to get a mug and offers it to Pyro. Question: Squirrel's like right nearby, right?
He is.
Chomper kind of looks over since it's been a while since he checked up on him. How you doing over there, Squirrel? Things been okay since last seen you?
Well, I've got some things I need to take care of, but otherwise, okay.
Good to hear. Everyone over here seems to be doing good on my end. I went to a grove thing and I'm feeling really good. I got to rest a little bit. Other than that, trying to see what this meeting's about. Do you need any food too?
I'm okay.
Okay. If you ever need anything, let me know. Here for you.
Thank you. He's just kind of fiddling with with one of his locks right now.
Chomper nods and goes back to Pyro. Gives him the mug. For the water.
Did she? Want me to re-roll that check because I forgot about exhaustion penalties?
Oh, true. Pyro has 12 exhaustion.
Oof.
Oh, what?
Actually, I forgot about exhaustion penalties for the last check.
Oh, I think you'd be excused from them for that roll.
Okay.
And potentially for the next 3 hours. But when this wears off, you will be seen when you are seen.
Okay, so getting to the actual important stuff, just so that way everyone's on the same page, the actual bulk of this was supposed to be basic information gathering about, you know, all of the most important things about the Etra for an escort mission, because Pyro over there wants us to, well, escort him through Etra. Which I happen to know a little bit about, not too much, but a bit, mostly about its inhabitants. So I was mostly just trying to set up a basic meeting about things. It seems like more people have shown up here than I was really expecting, but...
Vane,
well,
would you like to do an assessment of your audience again?
Sure. I mean, like, he's right there. He would be looking
Yep,
around.
fair. Yep, fair enough. Team Arleon is here, but there's some other additions that you didn't account for. There is Taranio for some reason.
Okay, so the Domavoy guild leader's just here. Cool, got it.
And
As it's going to blink.
and for some reason Gregor.
As it's
However,
going to blink.
Amari is standing next to him with a signboard, and he like nudges her ever so slightly, and she writes down and holds up, "I have been forbidden from speaking."
Oh.
Has is just going to blink and just actually ask out loud, why are there so many people here? What's going on?
You know, I had a weird feeling, so I kind of went asking about anyone who likes squirrel. Figured like, so I kind of just started grabbing people that said yes.
Who is saying this?
Rallis.
Oh. Oh.
So for a meeting that you knew I was setting up, you just went and grabbed a bunch of people that specifically had a positive opinion of Squirrel.
Well, I figured if it was if they liked squirrel, then they'll probably be pretty amicable and like sturdy folk.
Has is just going to tell his head.
Pretend like you're not speaking now. Anyway.
I feel like Kazuo is going to have words for his brother.
Rallis will roll his eyes so heavily.
Has is going to tell his head. I mean, like, I'm not exactly complaining, but this was like, as far as I know, this is supposed to be a mission for Team Chaos for our mission into the Asia continent for Pyro. So why is I don't care.
Gregor taps Amari again. The next message, I legitimately have no idea why I'm here, but it's fun to hang out.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, just for the people who are here for just whatever the reasoning may be, do any of you have any experience with the Etre continent?
2 people raise their hands. It is CL and Samantha. Sigmund then rolls his eyes and also raises his hand.
Okay. So, like I was trying to say, this is supposed to be about basic information gathering about the most important parts about Etre for an escort, which was going to include a whole lot of things like getting copies of the most up-to-date maps available made, the equivalents of the political maps or information or anything. Things like that, common environmental effects that we'd have to be on the lookout for, any sort of native anything. Like, I don't even know if there's dungeons up there. Do they work up there?
They do, Samantha says. They're varied, but no, they're kind of fairly desirable, but also seen as rites of challenge or something like that.
So basically, they'll put up turfs around them, but technically speaking, anyone can come by to try and challenge it.
That is correct. And technically, you have to be like a tribe exile or severely disgraced for a tribe to deny you entry.
So am I going to be denied entry?
Probably not, unless like you fall for some provocations.
Okay, so
racism alone isn't enough.
Is it even racism if it's about magic use?
I don't have a better word for it.
Okay, well, anyway.
Doesn't sound strong enough.
Anyway. So, the one thing that I'm most concerned about is obviously going to be the whole fact that it's a bunch of disconnected, broken up islands, and apparently we need special transportation to even get up there. Much less the fact that we're going to somehow have to achieve transportation to go from island to island. how do people normally get around up there if they are not a local?
They either wait for a sky bridge to form, or they find their own way to cross. In my case, we developed this, and Samantha is going to hop in the air, and then electrically propel herself upwards again in midair. I can, if I've got nothing else to focus on, I can actually do that for a while. Ergo,
Interesting trick.
get creative.
Okay, so basically it's wait, pay someone to fix it for you or figure it out.
Yeah, that's about the size of it.
Okay. I know that cannibalism is rather common up there, if not considered more standard. Is there any sort of food crisis up there, or is that just like a cultural thing they have going?
That's just sort of a cultural thing with the dungeons. If you're starving, that sounds like that's a skill issue.
Well, yeah, but I don't know if there's going to be islands up there that don't have dungeon access and don't have common sky bridge opportunities, so...
Well, some place might be stuck with a dungeon that's, like, legitimately way too tough for any of them to, like, make any real progress. And going in there just to try and dive for apples and escape before you get your entire ass torn open is not desirable.
But with regular food around, there is enough abundance that there isn't going to be any sort of starvation problem so long as we're capable of picking even the most basics of food out, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I'd probably recommend... Oh, actually, you did pick up a book on that, didn't you? There's plants that can grow in literally any biome that are edible. Some have side effects or need prep, though.
Yeah, it's one of the first things I looked up because I was worried that Chomper was going to eat something that would kill him because I wasn't familiar with the fact that this world was very safe. So I thought he was going to eat something off the side of the road and die.
Well, don't eat things out of marsh before you check them, or cattails. she will pause and look at Chomper. Don't bite a cattail.
Chomper gives a thumbs up with sharp teeth, smiling with their eyes closed. Then after 3 seconds, simply say, "But why though? Is there something bad with cattails? They're so smiling."
They're just, nature's corn dog.
Yeah, it's a natural corn dog.
No. They expand rapidly on contact, and they're basically exploding pillows.
Wait, you say when I eat them, they'll get bigger, like how noodles get bigger, make you more full faster?
No. It's like if you bite one, now you have an entire mattress in your mouth, and it is forcing its way down your throat and into your lungs.
Oh,
so
okay, that's different. Gotcha.
Yeah, she's saying if you eat one of those, you will explode. Literally.
Okay, so food is...
He wants to say something, but he's busy with his jawbreaker.
It's working then.
It is working.
Okay, so food isn't exactly going to be a big problem. Is there really any amount of guild presence?
Tyrannia will shake his head. And fortunately not, no. But we do have some maps. I'd have to comb and see what's the latest. Some teams do continue finding their way up there just so that we know what's going on, but we do have a preference that don't overstay your welcome, and diamond rank or higher, please. It's very dangerous up there.
Okay. So, no real guild presence, which means that we're going to have to be fairly well stocked on medical supplies before we even go up there. I was also worried about food, but seems like that isn't going to be as much of an issue. We should still have a decent amount of food ready, though.
Definitely.
We could just go ahead and scrounge up some from the local dungeons, because, well, you know, dungeon food does not go bad. I know the guild isn't really up there. Has the Porygon Bank expanded up there at all, or?
No. They don't. Technology is all but forbidden.
Forbidden? Why?
They adhere very strongly to old ways. And by that I mean, if you cannot make it with your own two hands, don't be seen with it.
So my weapon should be fine.
Oh, your weapons should be fine. They have a strong respect for most things to do with combat. Samantha will nod along. You know a lot about it. You know a lot about that. Yeah, I'm a branch manager. I feel it's my duty to have at least some general information on most places.
Okay. So, with this in mind, is there really going to be a better? No, I guess there probably isn't. Okay. Bien, Samantha, do you happen to have any good amount of information, like maps, even just of even relative recent, you know, make here about the Etra continent?
Samantha will unfortunately shake her head that while they collect books, maps are less common. You'd have to ask for other organizations. Because the library doesn't go to Etre.
Okay, wait, the library goes and teleports around, but it doesn't go to Etre?
Probably because there's no one who wants it there.
So, but again, it's able to know that, and it doesn't go there.
I'm thinking this library is sentient or something.
I was just about to ask that. Is the library sentient?
I guess it makes sense, because if dungeons can be sentient, why not the library, but still.
I was just about to ask if the library was a Pokemon, but no, maybe it's just something like a dungeon.
But, okay, so the library literally does not go to Etra.
No.
So, this
got
brings...
Got spooked when I went to Daybreak once, though.
Huh. Okay, so, in that case, what about the fact that Kalti apparently was able to bribe the library to, or make an agreement with the library to follow us around? If we go to Etra, does that mean the library is going to follow?
Samantha will have to consider this and say, I guess if it's past its placement period, it's possible.
And there's also the fact to consider if there's an island big enough to even house it.
Oh, we call them islands, but they're big, big floating chunks of land. Don't you worry about that.
But I guess if we want a map for now, we can use the map me and Samantha. Well, Samantha helped me out with narrowing down the location. And Pyro's gonna pull it out.
Samantha's going to clarify. Now, I don't know if they're in the same locations, but like, that was the map I made when I was living there, as I knew it. And here's the thing about Etre. Even if islands break, they'll reform. They'll move around, they'll shuffle, but like, you can't destroy a piece of Etre. So when it reforms, so does its landmark.
Wait a minute. Is there like a gravity field up there? Or something?
I don't know. Listen, I just lived there.
Now it makes
And
even more sense
if
that
people
there's like
fall,
a control center.
they fall. They fall and we never see them again.
But, I guess for the destination we're going to be going to, we're headed here. And Pyro's pointing to an area called the Celestial Roost.
We're going to a roost. Is there gonna be chickens there?
CL seems excited. Sigmund frowns.
No.
Oh, I wanted to get some eggs. I haven't had eggs in a while. So what's gonna be there?
Well, two things for sure, and hopefully Alex is there as well. Because this is the most likely location he's at. The first thing is that there's a tribe present here that's been holding this area for a long time, according to Samantha. And they protect it like crazy, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
The second thing is, this area is most likely what allows the entire continent of Etra to be Etra.
I mean, it's probably important for some reason.
So yeah, it's kind of far in, but thankfully it's not the exact center of the continent. So if we wanted to kind of do a straight shot, we would come in from the north.
Okay. Any other sightseeing opportunities that you're planning on going and doing?
Well, at least two I want to do, but I want to bring them up with you guys to see if you guys want to explore them.
Jumper
I think
time,
I'll say the first one that I think most people are going to be interested in. There's a place there called the Skyforge Caverns, and apparently it's a hotspot for type energy, which means there might be actual naturally occurring like type gems there without having to go into a dungeon.
Oh, that is interesting.
You might also find some elemental stones. They're good for selling. Sigmund is volunteering that.
Okay.
Oh,
Evolution items are, well, pricey.
no, we know there's gonna be some stones we can get. We know some danger. So if this is a quest, what is the goal we're going for? So I know what I wanted to help you with, Pyro, but what's on this goal here?
Getting Alex off of Etra.
And as far as I know, that's the main thing. We want to find Pyros's friend.
As for the other notable side tour destinations we could go to, the next most popular one would probably be one I personally want to go, because I think it might be the place Alex actually first came to Nargonde. It's called the Moonlit Lagoon. And apparently the water there has a unique effect at nighttime, and when you look into it, you can see more stars in it than when you look at the night sky above. But it might also give us more clues into like chosen emergence points.
Oh, like how we ended up at that tree, right?
Yeah. Those are the two most popular destinations. The other ones are.
I want to go to the
He's a-
Screeching Cavern.
Oh. Like a boss
Not-
fight.
Screeching
like?
Cliffs.
What's this? What
Yeah,
is
that
this
one.
screeching cliff?
How about wind speeds enough to wind speeds powerful enough when going through a canyon that sound like ripping metal?
Is that what making the screech, or is like a bird or something?
That's why I want to go. I want to find out.
Okay, well, regardless, I'm going to remind you of something, Pyro.
Yeah.
You're kind of paying us to escort you, so you're going to be mostly choosing where we're going.
True, I just want to see if there's any places people are specifically interested in. I don't want to like force people to go if they don't want to a certain place, because one of them is he's specifically looking at Chomper and Paz for this next one.
As is raising an eyebrow.
Chopper just
There's
kind
a location on Etra that's basically, I don't know, basically lightning everywhere.
Well,
So
I
what
think-
you're saying is booby trapped for their element.
Yeah, It sounds like a cool place, but to them, it'd be pretty dangerous.
Well, if it's not a location where Alex is, I don't see the reason why we'd have to go there now, do we? Unless,
Yeah,
unless there's something in there that you want.
nothing from that place, thankfully.
The Voidfall Chasm
Oh
is
boy.
not a place you go, Samantha says very sternly. And it's not. There's other things too. Argent sort of patrols there.
Oh,
Like, if there's like a 30% chance he's there. Not great, but more frequent than other places.
Well, if we end up on the same place as Argent, I'm going to do something that is perhaps revolutionary. I'm going to ask him nicely to not blow up the island while we're on it.
CL snorts and then chokes. Amari waves the hand. Amari waves the hand, and he seems to have recovered.
Jumper looks over at Pyro and just kind of nods. Well, the lightning place sounds cool, but I like it, pointed out disadvantage and all that. I actually forget I'm water type sometimes. But honestly, if it helps you get your memories back, I'm for wherever you want to go. As long as that's what you want.
I guess I'll say. Oh, go ahead.
I mean, yeah, ultimately you are technically our clients, so we go where you want us to go. Just make sure that you don't take us somewhere where we'll actually be in serious danger. Although I suppose the entire continent is more or less like that from what I've been hearing, but some places are more dangerous than others.
Yeah, and the place where the destination is pretty dangerous.
Fair enough.
And as for the last place, thankfully it's not dangerous necessarily. It's more of a landmark, if anything. It's called the Cloudbreaker Arch, and to me it seems like it might act as like a windbreaker or something. It's something that is on the outer edge of Etra, right, Samantha?
Yeah, that's right.
Does it actually go all the way around, or is it just in a specific part?
Just a specific part. It's not a full circle thing. But, I mean, maybe it broke. I don't know.
But yeah, most likely the two side destinations are gonna be the Moonlit Lagoon and the Skyforge Caverns, unless anyone wants to go to one of those other places.
I'm going to once again remind you that we are international mercenaries and you are hiring out our team as escort.
I'll say on my end, for every missions you want to do that helps you with your memories or what your goal is, I'm for. As long as we're, pretty safe. So, anywhere y'all want to go.
Okay.
Sigmund pops up, or pipes in. You're not safe on that truck.
Figures. Well, I have already said my piece in that regard.
Look, if nothing else, there is one important thing to consider about going to Etra like this. The invaders. I think it will be a very big problem for everyone if suddenly the dungeons that are supplying a large amount of the food to the anti-technology cannibals suddenly get turned into chaos dungeons and no longer help, and in fact just disappear when cleared. I think that would be a very bad thing to happen to literally everyone involved. Because they aren't just going to sit up there if their food source runs out.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. I haven't thought of the invaders for a while.
Even if it was half phony, it still has to be bad enough that the world thought that it was acceptable to pull us all over here, so the invaders are still very much so a problem, even if it's not, technically speaking, our main problem. So, the guild isn't up there, which means the guild is not going to be doing any amount of the anti-invader things that they were supposed to be doing. Which means that the only thing up there that's going to stop the invaders are the wilders, who don't know anything about the invaders or the problem or any of that, actually.
That sounds like a lot. So, what would you say we do then? Get prepared for it?
Well, I mean, we're not going to be able to just go up there and fight off entire tribes of wilders. So,
Yeah.
what I was thinking is a show of strength diplomacy wherever possible and kind of warn them about it. If they want to take us seriously or not, that's about all we can do.
They give them a heads up so they can be ready, and try to make sure we take a path that avoids as much of fights as we can with the invaders.
Well, I don't know about avoiding fights with the invaders. I mean, they are still limited to low population incursions as far as I'm aware, so they're limited to 4. We'll outnumber them. I'd prefer not to, but also if a dungeon's about to get turned into a chaos dungeon, it is still going to be our job to make sure that that doesn't happen.
Quick thing. I know me and Scroll read in a report about them in Icona. But can you explain a little more about them?
Okay, so invaders, they are a divinely made thing. Where, because the gods make trials for the world and chosen show up. So the gods kind of made them. They took over a different planet, don't have any sort of real long-term goal, and are basically just trying to invade our world for its resources now. But the problem being that, we have dungeons, and dungeons sort of act as a lair to any sort of incursion like that. So they need to get rid of all the dungeons before they're able to directly invade us. The way that they're planning on doing that is effectively by teleporting into the dungeons, clearing it, and then upon clearing the dungeons, converting them into something known as a chaos dungeon.
Which upon clearing it, the dungeon will disappear.
Not like, for a while, it will just straight up stop existing. And I think you can quickly piece together why a dungeon no longer existing and this happening multiple times over the world is going to be a problem.
Ah. And I'm going to take a guess and say the more dungeons that turn into chaos dungeons, the stronger the incursions.
Very likely they were a lot stronger, and then CL did CL things.
I ripped a portal. He seems to
You-
have finished his jawbreaker.
He ripped a hole in the air in half somehow.
Chomper seems to be thinking about that while you're saying that, actually putting a bit of thought into it. So we're all in danger if more chaos dungeons happen. So yeah, sounds like we got to do a path where we can make sure we can keep an eye on all of them while we're doing this, so that doesn't happen.
Yeah, well, we can't really like make sure of that ourselves. But since there's no guild presence in Edrep, but that means that the only thing we can do is to warn the Walders over there, the tribes over there about it, because
Okay.
I doubt they know that it's happening in the first place.
That
So,
sounds good.
Samantha,
Yeah.
you know a tribe that would most likely take those warnings seriously and listen to us?
Probably, but there's a few ways for even a disgraced Wilder to engage dialogue, where if they do not accept the dialogue, then they are the disgraced one.
Let me guess, it involves some
Technically,
sort
I'm
of
using-
combat challenge.
Trial by combat?
No, actually, a flower.
Ha!
Oh. You just need a flower? Where do you get it?
And is it
No,
a specific kind of flower?
It's not any particular. It's not any particular flower. It is the act of giving it and the circumstances in which it is given. Sort of a custom. If you give it before combat, it's basically a promise to remember each other, even if one kills the other.
Well,
If you give it during it,
I see.
Sorry, when I heard the idea of giving a flower, my brain went to the iron golems from Minecraft, and then to Iron Giant, and then of course, you know, you go, I stay.
Anyway,
damn.
Welcome to ADHD Brain.
Yes.
I'm thinking about Iron Giant now.
Anyway, if you give one before combat, it's basically a promise that you'll always remember each other, regardless of outcomes, even if you end up killing each other. And if you give it while attempting negotiation, it is an expression of earnest desire. And if one side becomes violent during these during these dialogue attempts, then you are a disgraceful person who will attack someone who is only expressing peaceful intentions.
That's really good to know.
Yeah, that's important.
That actually sounds reasonable. So
Chomper notes
yeah.
it.
So it's starting to sound like multiple goals are forming for Etra.
Well, look, if we're going to the place that's filled with dangerous cannibals and an extreme lack of any amount of, institutionalized support, we might as well get as much done while we're there as we can, because I'm not exactly all that invested in showing back up often.
Fair.
Oh, yeah, I should probably explain that the meat eating kind of vary. The meaning behind it varies from tribe to tribe. In mine, and the general most common meaning that I am aware of is more like inheriting the other person's strength.
Interesting.
Are you saying for the eating them?
Yeah.
That makes sense. I understand that.
The tricky part is that if we do end up having to fight anyone and we do a good job, that's just going to make more people be interested in fighting us.
It's true. That
And-
and they'll wonder why you are in turn. If you do have to kill, you are also expected to eat the body.
Hat is gonna rub his forehead. Oh lord. No, that's.
I like the
well,
fighting
don't
I
kill
heard
then.
about, but I didn't like the book I almost read about that kind of stuff. So no, I will pass on the eating of peoples that have talked to me.
I am
Well,
not
don't kill
particularly
then.
interested in being a cannibal.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you can speak to me, I don't want to eat you. That's my law. Self-moral. So, besides that, is there anything else we should know about the tribes?
Let's see. Some might identify you pretty easily as outlanders because tribes usually stick to types whenever they can help it. If someone outside those types is born into the tribe, well, they're not completely shunned, but they'll have trouble finding a partner.
Oh. Okay, I think I understand. It's almost like that one thing I saw one time about, I think it was something to do with dogs or frogs or probably cats. Maybe it was cats, and they had different tribes for like the water and for the mountain, for the, you know, the different different. I get it. Okay.
Yeah.
Vane glances over
So,
at Amari but doesn't say anything.
Actually, now I'm curious about something. Since the is the concept of chosen a something well known over there?
I don't think so. Though. No, wait, hold on. Maybe? As she's pondering, we do have the. What were they called? Oh god, it's been years. What did they call them? The mystery ones? Mist children? Something?
Mist children?
Miss children?
Yeah. Sometime, I think there's stories about once upon a time. People with no memories were occasionally just found once upon a time inside of a mystery dungeon. And when they were taken out, they didn't know anything or anyone, but as they were young, they were kept around and they, let's say they grew in strength disproportionately without having to eat meat.
Ah,
But no one could ever see when they got there. They always just found them, sometimes in improbable places, according to the stories, as if they'd just been created there, or something to that effect.
Question, is there a dungeon near the Moonlit Lagoon?
Wouldn't be surprised.
He's then gonna look at Tyranio.
Yes?
From your expeditions into Etra, are there any dungeons around this area? And he's pointing around he's showing the map to Tyranio and around the Moonlit Lagoon.
Oh yes, there's dungeons on every landmass.
It's just the name Mist Children and the Moonlit Lagoon seem kind of coincidental.
Oh, maybe. It's quite possible even. If they have chosen, well, I guess cultural norms would dictate that they have their own ideas. But unlike here, they probably didn't encounter many things that reminded them of their past. So they just stayed that way, mayhaps.
Then he's
Mm,
gonna.
does- Actually,
Samantha
now
pipes up, or they were eaten.
now that I think about it, do the stories of these mist children describe anything similar to the boy parasite phenomena that the chosens usually are get stuck with?
Yeah.
Samantha shrugs and I don't know.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I was never too interested in the stories.
Okay, fair enough.
Samantha, were you around this area a lot when growing up then?
No, that wasn't my territory, but I did sneak there.
Ah. Okay.
All right, so quick rule for people: no going and telling people that we're chosen or Miss Children, if that's the correct term there, or any of that.
Okay. Noted.
Chomper makes a note, then another note, the one that's bolded in italic.
Mostly because they included in those stories is the disproportionate growth in strength, and that's going to imply that we're strong to them immediately, and they're going to try and fight us.
Yeah. Yeah.
There.
Got you. So they're like,
Considering people are still trying to pick fights with Argent up until the time I left, yeah.
That is the main reason why I'm not considering a sufficient, display of force as being any amount of dissuasion.
okay.
If
Otherwise, I'd say we just beat up anyone who tries and leave them. But
Yeah, they'll see us as a threat. We'll be high rank, and they'll want to fight us because of high rank. Like they're, punching bottom of the belt, low elo kind of stuff. Got it.
Yeah,
All
if
right.
anything, it's going to bring more attention to us.
Don't want the heat. Makes sense to me. Chomper puts another big note. Don't tell people you are.
Ice.
Oh, what about ice?
Scruff just comments in response to Chomper. I'm alright with heat. I've got ice.
That's fair.
Pyro. So, I know it's called Soul Sight and you have weird things going on with it, but I need to make sure that you're actually capable of identifying souls with it.
Honestly, Soulsight was kind of just the name I gave it at the time. Now it's more like a dimension sight, I would call it.
You're like an anime protagonist. It keeps expanding.
Well, more it's understanding how it works.
I just like the cool names. I still
It's
can't
gonna
figure out something for heart since it's a little different.
Ruff has no idea what an
Anime.
anime is.
has is going to raise an eyebrow. Why are you calling it dimension side?
Well, turns out ever since met B in, it's changed slightly. Or more like gained more things.
How so? What did you gain?
The
Oh,
ability
he can
to
like search for specific things now, but he's got to be really careful and like really define the parameters, or he gets so crazy overloaded. Like if he tries to search for magic, he just gets flashbang because it's everywhere.
Okay,
Yeah.
so when you say dimension, are you or are you not referencing the fact that, you know, there's other dimensions out there that we came from?
Yeah, like different universes or something.
Are you saying like
Other us.
dimensions as in like the units of measurements that like an object is? Or are you saying dimensions as in like the places we came from?
That's a good question and distinction, actually. Yes.
I'm gonna go with the first one, given how that's what Apollo was meant to be. Apollo was meant to be able to see into other universes. And I was the interface.
Paz is gonna raise another eyebrow. He's like switching it. She's like switching it up. But BN just said you're just pretty much looking into locations within here. How
Yeah.
exactly are you looking into other dimensions?
Honestly, the name is still a work in progress.
If
Maybe
nothing
you-
else, Pyro, you fit around here very well with your naming.
Chopper just smiles and gives you a thumbs up.
Vane was completely serious with that, obviously.
Yeah.
Yes. Vane.
Paz is going to chuckle. Maybe I can help you out. Maybe I can help you out with coming up with a better name. But I think you may want to just try and just see what the capabilities of your thing are in the first place before you settle on something.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's a fine name as is.
But you don't know if you can actually see souls. That's what I'm getting from that.
Well, you can at least see aura-based things. I know that much.
Well, okay, yeah, there was a specific reason I was asking, and, well, it's probably not going to be valid enough just with that, so I guess that option isn't exactly going to be a good one. You are capable of sensing overwhelming energy signatures with that, though, right?
Pyro's gonna definitely nod about that as he's looking towards Edge.
Okay, in that case, I know we're supposed to be escorting you, but, well, you know, if you have detection about it, then that makes it a lot easier. If you happen to see an astronomically large amount of energy, that's probably Argent, and please let us know.
Oh, yeah, I would definitely be able to spot that.
Oh my god! I just thought of something. Pyro is a living scouter from Dragon Ball.
Pyro is meant to be a scout.
Yep.
Cool.
Normally, I would prefer to try and find another solution, but the land masses are large, and well, you know, at any given moment, entire sections of it might just drop out because people are too dumb to realize that they shouldn't challenge Argent.
Yeah. Also, Samantha, question.
Yep.
Is the Etra able to recover from Argent incidents?
It is. Else there wouldn't be a lot of X-ray left. Considering that Argent is the only one that can break the land like that.
Just going to say he's the only one that's there and is actively wanting to do that. I'm pretty sure if Culty felt like it, he could very easily do the same thing. Or if Sigmund had a mind to do it.
Apparently, according to Samantha, the islands are just collateral damage.
Are they? Actually, that does make me wonder about something. Is the land there like harder, extra harder than usual, as compared to the land over here?
Samantha seems confused. Elaborate.
Well, I seem to recall. Oh, wait a minute. That was a god that did that. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure that there's are other people capable of using earthquake as a move, and I'm just wondering if there were people using that over there, would eventually the line just break apart? Or is the land over there just like extra hardy in that regard?
I mean, I guess it's hardy. Like you could like do it slow, I guess. Like if you went to an edge and did earthquake, you could probably like take pieces off.
I think Paz is trying to ask, is the land more like compacted? Like, is it harder to dig than other places?
Has nods.
Depends. It depends. Places vary a lot, but I remember dirt.
Okay, I'll put it this way. Is there a durability or quality change, something akin to the difference between wood and dungeon wood?
Oh, I guess so. Yeah, I think so. I mean, like, kind of hard to compare. It's been a long time, but I remember it being pretty sturdy.
Okay, good to know.
But either way, like I said, I'd really appreciate any amount of maps that we can look at and try and navigate by.
Taradio nods.
Well, with this mostly being handled up, I didn't really have too much more for the meeting planned. I guess if anyone else wants to ask any sort of open questions about Etra, I think I have at least enough basic information to go off of and function there now.
And now Zark would step forward and ask, I don't suppose you'd mind either an additional team for sake of contingency, or perhaps some recommendations of mine?
Vane's just gonna motion right over at Pyro.
Honestly, more help would be appreciated with this.
I understand. We are of sufficient rank. Ace is one rank above Diamond, but with that being the case, we also do know of a team, the Feather Flock Services, for transportation. They might be sufficiently capable of breaking ground on Etre
Oh, like
as an
bunch
aerial
of-
transportation team.
so a bunch of birds that can break the ground.
He's talking about the very harsh winds that surround Etra.
Yeah.
Oh, like the shrieking place, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
those ones.
It turns out there's a lot of wind on the edge of Etre and between the islands. So yeah.
Samantha nods. Yep.
That sounds like a good
Key
idea. then.
perilous. But if you're feeling like gambling, you can just literally throw yourself into the winds and hope they throw you clean to another island.
No, thank you.
That's so-
Out of game looks at the anti-turbulence specialty that Vane picked up in season 1.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Thank you, thank you, drying room.
Thank you, drying room.
Omari is looking over to Samantha. You didn't. I did.
You now count as a little bit less of a chaperone.
I was young.
Will you do it? Will you do it? Will you do it again today?
No.
Has is gonna narrow his eyes. That took a bit too long for his liking.
I listen. I have to take your question very seriously, and there is a non-0% chance that I'd have to think, would that be fun? And I'm thinking, well, I'm bigger now. I don't think I'd appreciate getting tumbled around as much now that there is more of me. So if it's not fun, probably not.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, because as for me, I would rather not take. I would pretty much rather not take that gamble. So, a team that could transport us relatively safe through that would be very much appreciated. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we can't promise we'll keep you safe, but we will try.
I guess it's a better position than we were before because otherwise we will have to find some other means of transportation there, and I don't think any means of transportation are going to be completely safe. So we just have to take what we get.
Plus,
Right.
the team mentioned being diamond rank would be a nice help too. Just helping us survive the dangers.
Zarok nods. Then hopefully with a sufficient force. And then Sigmund's going to interject. We know a larger group means that stealth is practically no longer an option, correct? You technically that group could keep a low profile because many of its members are in fact quite small. And then he's going to point to Farion. And then there's that.
You're right. That is pretty awesome. Big doggo.
No, It's large. It's a walking house. Everyone and anyone will see you coming. And if they see that, they will come for that.
AKA he basically be a beacon.
Yeah, or if we were trying not to get seen, that'd be bad. Otherwise, all that sounded pretty nothing bad about it. Pretty awesome, actually. But okay, got you. Man.
So
Then Zorak says, then will you be watching them? Sigmund frowns. And then Amari says, well, alternative proposal. All these options do have their points, but what if it was viable for Miss Samantha to go with you to Etre?
Oh, that sounds great. Let have Samantha with us.
I'm managing a library, Samantha asks.
Because she
Doesn't
asks
Bien-
instead of saying.
Doesn't Bien do most of the managing of the library and you just kind of sit here? What is it that you do here?
I help with book recommendations sometimes. Sigmund looks at her. He gives her a firm look, but then looks back to Amari and says, "You have a plan." I might. I'm not completely sure of it quite yet, and I do know that Samantha's reputation is remembered, but there are certain positives to take into consideration. So, with these many options available, I suppose I'd like you to weigh the pros and cons of each choice. Taking Team Arleon, less stealth, more general protection. Take Samantha, regional knowledge, but potential old enemies might be of surfacing. Take my husband, perhaps. Very strong, very himself.
Paz is going to, like, what you may call it, leaning forward and just say, I do not doubt your husband's ability, Miss Amari, but I think that's actually our worst choice.
Yeah.
Not untrue. But, like, I'm just making options. Because, on that note, yes, Farion is minus stealth, as you say, but you could also all ride on top of him and theoretically just go fast.
In Paz's head, if Farion is minus stealth, then Ciel is minus stealth. He may not be bigger, but he's freaking boisterous.
Sigmund is going to volunteer. You want to fight Argent, don't you? I didn't say that.
Okay,
Sigmund's eyes
CL is
narrow.
off the table.
CL uses heavy
I don't want to
stealth.
fight. I don't want to fight him. I want to spar with him.
That's the same thing.
I
Yep,
can respect
you're
that, but
nope.
yeah.
Okay, what if I just ask him to aim strikes upwards?
No contact. That could work. Although in this case, no. You probably need to do more than that. Yeah.
CL,
He's
no.
an Espion. You would be punching downwards.
CL, the answer is no. Stop.
Ah. All right, but what if I went independent of... No!
Chomper giggles.
Sigmund is now very firmly saying no.
He was.
Chomper can't help but giggle.
Paz is just shaking his head and also giggling a bit. Good lord.
Okay, later. I'll think about it later.
You will think about it not at all.
Oh. Okay.
I am tempted to say with Paz. I mean, if you really want to go, just go after us, but not, but not while we're there. But I'm not actually saying that.
Okay, but either way, it seems like the actual... Look, the actual... the majority of the planning is already done. It's mostly just Pyro deciding who all he wants to escort him. And, well, I could always find out whoever he decides to have escort him later and plan around that accordingly. In the meantime, I have preparations that I need to go make.
There.
So I'm going to go be doing that now.
Has nods.
Fair enough.
Has nods and gets a bit of a sigh. Okay, I think this went well.
Meeting to discuss Etray. Success.
Yay! Finally.
Yay.
It was literally just to like actually get all of the basics in place so we could damn well go and do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like we go on a new location, new dungeons, and possibly meeting tribes.
Gregor nods. He sure was here.
He was here.
Yeah, he was.
Emotional support Bastion.
Emotional support, Gregor.
Take Gregor to Etray. Benefits? Question mark. Cons? Question mark.
All right, but yeah, no, Vane is unless someone wants to stop him to talk to him about something or other, he is in fact going to be fucking off now.
Goodbye. Scruff will just wave at him with Shadow Claw. Just have fun. Goodbye.
Paz is gonna ask, where exactly are you headed, Vane?
Primarily to the guild hall, so that way I can start even the most basic of preparations.
Okay.
A question, Ninja.
Yes.
How's the coffee working?
Ah. You mean its current effects on you?
Yeah.
Well, you can't feel your heartbeat.
Wait, you can or you can't?
Cannot.
Oh.
Oh. But placing a hand on your chest, you think it's going sideways. That's a problem for later.
I think I'm gonna get some rest. He's gonna probably try and make it out the door.
Oh, you can walk. You can walk just fine, but you feel that you're on a timer.
Well, it was nice knowing you.
Anything else before I go?
Where are you going? Take a rest?
Yeah.
Well, if you need it right now, because you're looking. There's places today here at the library. You could just ask Samantha or Bian.
Got it.
You want to sleep on a bag of flour?
You could join us on the roof.
I feel like there was something else that was gonna happen.
Are you saying that in character or out of character?
In character.
Oh.
He's starting to get tired again.
Oh, okay.
You could join us on the roof. There's a nice sunning spot up there. Very, very peaceful, very relaxing.
Oh, he's gonna sleep on tree roots and tile. I understand.
Eee. And grass. And Scott's gonna pause and go, wait. Paz, it were comfy, wasn't it?
Has is going to think for a moment. I mean, yes.
There's
I
a
was
nice
feeling.
there's a nice bucket up there he could sleep in.
Yeah, Squirrel doesn't know that, so that's not said aloud.
Well, no,
Yeah.
that's not in character.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, he was brought up there in that bucket.
Oh,
Somehow I doubt submersing a fire type in water would be a good idea.
Ira, could you check your DMs?
Yeah, I mean, as long as Pyro doesn't swish his tail back and forth inside of the spirit god while he's asleep, I think it should be fine. Otherwise, we might.
Well, I don't think it's gonna burn. It recovered from Miss Samantha's claws.
Fair enough.
Is there anything you want to do, Chomper or Squirrel?
Chomper speaks up after a moment after you mention Chomper, Squirrel, and remember something. Yeah. Vane hasn't left yet, right? Everybody hasn't left yet.
No, we haven't gone anywhere yet.
Vane was the only person leaving, but at least if this is the Noah thing, he was one of the only people that was supposed to be excluded from that anyway.
Yeah, there was a thing that happened with Noah that he said about. We'd like to know, by the way, out of character. Is it like that one thing did happen already, or it didn't happen? If we were to do the Noah thing here.
Let's see. Thoughts? Should we do the scene over again, or say that it did happen?
I mean, what scene are we talking about?
Squirrel giving Noah to Chomper, or at least a piece.
Yeah,
that did happen. That happened 2 episodes ago.
No, it happened last
he's
episode.
asking
Last
if we should have a redo.
Like, if y'all want to just do it happened, we continue with the idea for what's happening, or
I don't see a reason to redo it.
Yeah, what do you said, Sam?
It happened. So the last Wednesday and Monday are considered one episode.
Yeah, that's what I said 2 episodes ago.
It started 2 episodes ago and then happened again last session.
Ah,
So like it started 2 sessions ago, and then rolled over into the next one.
It was
Fair
last
enough.
Wednesday that it was that Noah was actually transferred.
oh, okay. I
Yeah.
actually didn't. I actually didn't remember that. Thank you for reminding me. But yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, last Wednesday is when he was actually transferred over, or part of him. Otherwise, it was, and thus it's part of last episode.
Okay, fair enough. But yeah, I don't think we need to do a redo of that. I mean, it already happened, so unless you want to do it, Rex.
No, I was literally just asking how Digi wanted to do it and how
Fine.
it was being done because it's been a while. Because I'm
Fair
gonna
enough.
bring the thing is bringing up Noah and how he said he would want everybody, part of him with everybody to help Squirrel in this, So
Fair enough.
bringing that topic back up. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, go ahead and speak then.
Okie dokie. Digi? Guess it's going to continue where I left off.
Let's see. There was the coldness that has dissipated throughout your body, but what would you like to do from here? Well, everyone else is still here. In fact, there is a lot of people here. As Relis had brought friends.
And can I hear Noah at all saying anything to me or anything like that?
Not yet. But well, you could share further.
Okay. Chomper kind of brings up everybody's attention. Oh, everyone, while you're here, Noah had spoken up about wanting for and oh my gosh, the full room though is everybody. Specifically, who's came in, about Squirrel, right? That trying to make sure I don't make a mistake here and tell somebody. Jabba takes a moment to look around. Digi, is there somebody who should not know about Squirrel? And Noah inside Squirrel, or anybody who should know about this information in the room?
Well, there are a lot of strangers technically, but they're friends.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. If
Gregor is the question mark in this room, as you're not really sure that he can be trusted with secrecy of all things.
Yeah.
Amare asks if she should find his ears to cover them.
Probably.
Actually, she'll just ask, should I take him back? I feel like this is... And she'll pat his side. I know you mean well, but I don't think that you can be here for this portion. Gregor is so confused, but he waves at Squirrel.
Actually, I think he's one of the few that I would. Gregor, can you keep a secret?
I have kept... And then he snaps his mouth shut and looks at Amari pleadingly.
You may speak.
Bien says, for this period of time, I will allow it, good sir. Thank you! Oh. I
I've seen many things, because when people do not hear me talking, I can actually peek into rooms at several instances and see things that are best not shared with others. So I do believe that I am capable of keeping a secret, as long as I believe that it would be to that person's benefit that such an embarrassing moment or anything else is not spoken to. Because it is their business and not mine.
And in that case, I
My
think
own
that...
secrets, however, are fair game.
In that case, I think Gregor is one of the few here that would be able to do this.
Big smile.
He's just gonna raise an eyebrow. Do what exactly?
Well, I guess. Funny enough, real talk, I was actually saying that Chomper was analyzing the room to see who was safe. He didn't say anything out loud, so while he was talking, he kind of waited a moment and didn't say too much. But I guess we're talking about it out loud now. Chomper says, "Yeah, I wanted to tell you about something with Squirrel that's kind of private, but everyone here can know about it. I was taking a moment to think and look at everyone. So Noah, our friend, is inside, well, both Squirrel and me, and he wants to actually, so he's not too much of he doesn't hurt his friends as well. He wants to share with all of you if you're able."
Gregor ponders this for a moment, but then says, "It is a bit silly to begin to fear your own strength. I think we should regularly and competitively spar with each other so that we can trust each other to have the strength."
Did I? I don't know if I heard that right, but that sounded funny as hell to me. Like a bit of friendship or somebody just said. Okay.
It's Gregor. I apologize, but this is just Gregor.
Chomper laughs out loud and says, "I like him."
Oh, he's
I
great,
didn't know him
isn't
too
he?
much, but I like him now. I'm glad I told him. I'm gonna drink some water. That's funny.
He's a very loud and positive role model.
That is just funny.
We should fight frequently and often to trust each other to have power.
Chomper, that sounds like competitive and hilarious. Not how you just love the friendship.
I feel like
the
Gregor
funny
and
concept
CL.
of it.
Gregor and
Friendship
CL
ranking.
are going to get on so well together.
Ranked friendship.
He has more tact, he has less volume control. Real attribute slider mix right there.
But the thing about this is, I'm only able to share Noah with people I consider my friend.
Oh. I'm beginning to understand the picture, and this is very touching for me. Thank you very much. Gregor puts one of his paws to his chin and Pushes it up slightly. Hooray! Friendship confirmation. Like he knew, but like saying it to others is very nice that they are friends.
I mean, when the corrupt receptionist was trying to just have him thrown out altogether, Gregor still helped him, so yeah. Squirrel's got good reason to consider Gregor a friend.
Yay.
Gregor's awesome.
The problem is the rest
He
of
likes
the group,
this
though.
passionate Draco. Draco Lou. So, what do you need me to do?
Well, Squirrel is... Has Pyro already left? Because Squirrel was going to stop Pyro.
Pyro
No, I don't believe he's
is
left.
still here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Went and stopped everybody before everybody was leaving on purpose.
CL leans in close. Do I count?
I don't know enough about you.
Ah, dang. Rallis. He's going to pull Rallis over. What? Huh? Are you friends? I am teaching him things. I don't know if that counts.
I would consider you a friend,
Oh.
Rallis.
Ah, cool. And then he's going to nod and say, like, birds.
What?
He's just like... He's still assuming that you both have one additional common point of, God damn that bird.
Ah, fair.
Birds, right.
Well, not necessarily that, but you also were teaching me. It's more that
Oh,
you were
yeah,
teaching me
that too.
things. Also, fucking
Well, yeah,
Reds having
you've got some
sex.
potential. So, I'll definitely go for it. CL is pleased that his at least one of his sons is good with Squirrel. He can't partake in whatever this is, but good for him. Good for him. CL looks down. It's like pokes the side of Pyro's neck. Boop boop.
Huh?
You lucid?
I
Yeah.
think I'll share with Pyro after he gets rest.
Squirrel's going to lean down.
Wait,
I
Squirrel?
know your favorite word.
Don't
CL
be
Good on
honest,
this
leans
guy.
down. I know your favorite word. Hang in there a little longer. As CL is going to use that feature. You know the one. The thwom.
Flom.
Ah, yes, the Fwam.
Flom flavor.
Get Fwammed, idiot.
What's the feature?
Calling it a flom sort of originated from a recent Wild Traditions episode where Nova learned how to do the "Your burden is mine" feat, where they take exhaustion from someone else and add it to his character instead. And he asked if it was a fwoosh or a flom, and the answer was it was a flom.
And thus I have a new emote. As Ido has gone and posted.
Dang.
Get flommed.
Get flommed. Alright, Pyro, lose 6 points of exhaustion.
That reduces it down to half.
Let's get exhausted in here. Let's get exhausted in here.
Huh?
I need to just go to sleep, I guess.
Pyro looks less tired now.
You feel like you've gotten 2 full days of rest. What just happened? You're still not great, but like... it's different.
Hey. Thanks?
Get in there, champ. Because of course CL has that feature.
Squirrel, whatever you were gonna do, I think I'm up for it now.
Well, I need to share Noah with others. So... yeah.
Pyro's gonna pat Squirrel's head.
But I can only do it with those I consider friends. I can trust with this. It is going to be a burden. That does mean I'm not going to be able to share it with everybody here, though.
Maybe, not at the moment, but who's to say you won't be friends in the future?
God, guys, just friendship daisy chain it.
Friendship daisy chain.
Guys, other people can also split up the pieces of Noah that they get. Everyone in here just has to be friends with at least one person.
It's called a support network. Teehee.
Well,
Guys, you can
it's a
daisy
good thing
chain
that it's a good thing that you're not doing the hand holding yet, because Amari seems to be talking with Shia, who has been otherwise very quiet, and nudging her forward. She seems a little bashful, though. So it's an aura thing? Pardon, I don't believe I ever got very good at that.
It is. So... I don't think many would be able to actually pass it on aside from myself.
Rallis shrugs slightly.
I could try to help if it's aura. I've been trying to learn how to use my aura.
Sure, with a teamwork thing, as long as we've got someone who's. And then he's going to start looking over at Chia. I don't think you don't like. I mean, like, you've spent time with us on the road. I think you kind of like everyone, right? I do. Yes. She seems like puzzled, as if this was a question. Her just having a generally positive opinion on most people. All right. Let's just start with us, and then with some help from Shia, myself, Whirl, and Chomper, we should be able to help move it around.
Move Noah around.
Sorry, Dad. Yeah, I don't think you've got the touch. Ah, you're kind of a one-man show. You're really bad at working with people. Well, darn.
Wait, what? Who's saying that? And who?
That's where I was
Ralph
talking to his
talking
dad.
to his dad.
Oh.
Or a savant, but he's really bad at working with people.
Makes sense.
Well, Squirrel will
All right.
sigh and begin transferring Nova to Pyro.
Ah.
All right. Those that he directly considers friend.
You said Nova, Zim.
You know, Tal, you've gotten mad at me for interrupting scenes before, like incredibly upset with me.
Generally, only when I've like asked for it not to happen. So if you don't want me to like comment on things, okay, I won't.
Silence is deafening.
Yeah,
Okay,
the train
Squirrel
of
is-
thought has been completely derailed by that. I don't have any
All
idea
right.
where I'm at with this.
I'll recap. You were beginning to hold Pyro's hand, and I believe that you were going to start doing a friendship circle with the people that were your friends, which I believe also does include Shia.
Yes.
Pyro. We'll be focusing on you since you're the PC of the situation. But you, in particular, are going to have a very unique interaction because you're going to the archive as Noah starts getting passed to you.
Oh boy.
immediately. Because the lights are out.
Oh boy. Uh. Hmm. He's gonna try imagining light in the area.
Small light can begin to appear. At your forehead? It seems that you now have a miner's hat on. Well, it's better than nothing. But, it's very dim here still. In your archives. Which is still very unusual.
You know, I should have known that this sort of thing might happen. Okay. He's just gonna be floating in his archive, like, thinking, what do I do?
Would Pyro like to simply wait? Or is
He'll
there
wait
something
for
he's
a-
going to do?
Oh. That cracked data cube still, around? Or visible?
You might have to go looking for it, considering darkness.
That place might actually have some light. He's gonna start looking for the cracked data cube.
Oh boy.
Also keeping an eye out for anything odd. If you want a roll for that.
Give me an appraisal check.
Is the coffee effect of ignoring exhaustion penalty still in play, or no?
It's starting to run out, but you have a few rolls left.
Okay. I'm gonna solve the 2 1s.
Hey. Reverse true combo.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Logic. Appraisal.
All right. You do find something. Your messenger is going wild right now, actually.
He's gonna look at the
Like-
feed. Oh, go ahead.
Like, you think it's breaking and becoming round before, like, unfurling and furling and unfurling like paper.
Pyro's gonna just blink. Blink again. Oh.
And as time passes, everything stops. But you have a system message.
Pyro's gonna read it.
System update complete. New contact. Followed by another new contact, and another new contact, and another one, and another one. As a squirrel, there's something in your head now. And then, Chomper, there's something in your head now.
Oh. Alright, Chomper listens.
You have been backwards compatibilized with one feature of Pyro's implants.
What?
Congratulations on your messenger.
Oh. Wait, I got a back end from Pyro that's from the implants? And me? How did that
Yes.
how
Noah.
Oh. Okay. Well, that's interesting. I don't know how Chomper has like a moment of just like feeling the back of their head, I guess, for a moment. It's like going, what is that? Doesn't say that out loud, but it's very much like feeling like a lot of sensations. What does that exactly do for Chomper? Does he feel some other like what? Yeah, can you explain that one, Digi? Just a little bit.
Alright, yes. Squirrel and Chomper. You feel that if you like close your eyes and try and focus, you can see what looks like a chat box with contacts available. Everyone that currently is carrying a piece of Noah, but there is no group chat feature. It is one-on-one.
Okay. Noah DMs, Noah Discord has been unlocked, I guess, apparently. That's interesting.
Correct.
Alrighty
Have
then.
fun.
Oh boy.
No,
And then there's one, air quotes, corrupt contact.
Oh. Mystery. Okay. You got me when I was just about to talk to you about something. I wasn't even prepared for this scene. That's pretty cool though. A Discord thing.
Pyro, did your implants just get passed around like free candy?
Chomper.
Pyro doesn't know that yet. He's like doing this flat
Well,
expression.
the thing is that there's a lot of people in your contact list all of a sudden.
Chomper begins to actually try their best to type it at. Let's see, who's on the top of the page? Would Pyro be on the top of the
Probably
page?
still Pyro since he was the
Okay.
host.
Oh, because of the host, they do it to the host and they type at you. It's very jarbled, but it's they're already kind of trying their best to do it with the man brain from AOL. That's their. I think that I'm gonna go with that. That's their era's current messenger. Would be probably AOL
Oh boy.
stuff, not Discord. So they get into it a little fast, I think, and they start going. They go, New AOL, who dis?
Congratulations, Pyro. You get a text.
Pyro in the archive is just doing the flat expression.
Is this what I
Oh,
think it is? This is
boy.
pretty dope. You get 5 more, like about 3 more messages. Is that you, Pyro? There's
Pyro
a fire
doesn't
flame on the Pyro emote. There's an emote, there's a fire for the Pyro part.
Pyro! Yeah, Pyro's just looking, staring.
Pyro, I mean, Chomper can like be aware during this. I don't know if he has to close his eyes and do this, right? To keep his eyes closed at all times when this is happening, or is he able to look?
With some, for now, you have to close your eyes to like see the window.
Okay.
But
gotcha.
like, I think with some training from Pyro, everyone will be able to just passively use their new chat feature.
Like just blink, see it, unblink. That's kind of sick. Imagine that. I mean, it's kind of horrifying to think what you'd have to do to actually get that RL. But that's kind of cool. Just imagine it. Just blink, bam, you're in Discord. Unblink. Okay. I would turn that shit off so much though. that'd be so much overstimulation.
So
anyway.
Chomper's gonna get a message. Give me a moment. I need to think. And then he's going to look at
in Chomper's messages. Hey yo.
What the heck? I didn't see this one coming.
have fun, Chomper.
I did not see the Discord, the freaking message system from Noah message. That's pretty great.
Pyro's gonna look at the corrupt contact.
It sure is there. I have sent it to you in DMs.
Yeah, I know, I saw it. He's gonna, open the message, or the DM, and just type in it. Who are you?
Message received. No answer. The message was sent, and there was a recipient.
Pyro just floating in his, archive.
Pyro, Chomper somehow sends Pyro a video, a GIF, some form of thought that's just in Chomper's head. I am talking total BS unless you stop me right now. He's sending him a GIF, and it's literally just like almost like a little memory, and it's just a silly like video of a cat cooking food, and also of like memes and whatnot. Hey, and it's just talking about different ways to cook hash browns. They sent you like 6 of them, just GIFs of hash brown making.
Yeah, Pyro's gonna be setting, minimizing that window for the moment.
It keeps being slightly annoying as it tries to get your attention with every update.
And then he's gonna send a screenshot, basically, of the corrupt contact and what he sent to it to Edge.
Edge will confirm that, oh yeah, that's at the bottom of my list too.
Pyro's basically gonna message I have a feeling this might be the Nova fragment, but at the same time... Dot, dot, dot. Is it? Question mark.
We can't really be sure. Like, did we get all of him back at that?
Oh.
Oh boy.
Chomper's messaging Pyro like, what's with the one that's different? Different. That looks different down there. And also, I think I figured out a couple of things in here. You can change your GIF with this. You can do a little animation with this. But yes, how does this work? Do you use this all the time? There's finally a break in the sentencing as Chomper finally stops there. They're basically sending you a wall of text from like right about there.
Yeah, Pyro is going to look at that later. And just sending a message, trying to figure out what the strange contact is.
Hey, Power, what do you think of what do you think happens if I delete this contact?
I would highly recommend you don't. Until we know
Fair
what
enough.
it is. Also, my archive went dark.
What do you
As
mean
he's
your
sending
archive went
a...
dark? That is your mind.
He is basically sending a screenshot of him with the miner's helmet in a dark archive. And then sending an image of what it normally would look like.
Damn, boy, do some math problems. Get that place working again.
Then just a message. I didn't think Noah would affect it. But I really should have expected it. Also, Noah integrated with it really easily.
Now, Edge is concerned. What do you mean Noah integrated with it? Did he, like, chew on your power cord?
Pyro's gonna resend him the dark archive selfie.
Alright, that can be explained with many things. I have no idea what yet, but like, I don't know. Give me a few more minutes. I can bullshit something.
And then Pyro sends him the system update complete message.
Now he takes a bit to respond. Like, typing. Stop typing. Typing. Stop typing. This person is typing. On the 4th attempt, he finally sent something. Alright, that's bad, I think.
I'm gonna run some programs that verify integrity, as he's gonna start running those in the background.
Well, if
Yes.
you've got Noah in there, and if you can find him, could you tell him to eat your parasite?
My plan was actually to check on the cracked data cube, because that might be the one place with actually some light in here because of that.
Fair enough, good luck.
Also, it seems harder to generate stuff in this mental space now. You know, I wonder... Pyro's gonna then, try and imagine Edge in the archive. Now that he's connected through the contacts.
Oh boy, this so soon? All right. Hmm. Edge appears, though something is wrong, because he's still on Edge, and he's going to start looking around. Yo, what the fuck? Pyro? Did you just
It
fucking
worked.
pull an Inception? Pyro, am I inside your brain right now?
Pyro's just
Pyro,
has this grin.
I'm not ready for this level of commitment, Pyro.
You know, to be fair, I didn't think it would actually work.
I'm not ready to be someone's conscious yet.
Well, that wasn't my intent. My intent was to see if you could help with this situation.
Alright, fine.
And then Pyro's gonna try imagining a little. Actually, he's gonna try imagining But as he's imagining, hey, where do you want your light source to be?
Oh, I don't know. However, I should probably inform you that you're like on the ground in the real world. Like, you are gone. As far as anyone can tell. Like, small seizure, gone.
Oh, lovely. But isn't that how I always am when I go into the archive?
No. You foamed this time.
Oh boy.
Chopper is moving you very jostily since you hadn't answered your message, so they checked on you immediately, and they're wondering why you're knocked out on the floor foaming at the mouth. Concern! Continue. They have informed
So
everyone
does-
around them.
Does that
That's
mean
hat.
you're now on the ground?
That's a good
I don't know.
question.
I can't really see outside, considering that I'm in here and I don't know how to leave.
Also, Pat is gonna ask on the outside that does he need to be woken up? What's going on with him?
Sigmund is going to begin his appraisal and say, like, well, his life isn't in any danger.
Okay.
This is why I recommended he get some rest. Fucking idiot. Scruff is just gonna bonk Pyro's unmoving body with his face and then shuffle off into the corner like, damn, ignored your medic out there. And then he's gonna pause and go, oh wait, not his medic, it's fine. And I have shuffle off in more of a chipper mood.
Pyro's gonna mention Squirrel. Just message Squirrel. I'm okay. Just things got weird. Didn't think some things through. Personally.
Well, it's a good thing he has a means of contact.
And then he's also gonna message Squirrel. If you want to know how to message back, ask Chomper right now.
Sam, are you there? Oh, you may actually be
I
away.
am here.
Oh,
You okay?
Just move past me right now.
alrighty. So, shall we continue with the Pyro scene, or shall we get to the redistribution of the rest of Noah with the assistance of the others?
Oh, I'm gonna say that put Chomper on default to be helping with that. I was actually trying to dip myself for mental health reasons, take a break away from being online and stuff a little early.
Oh,
And I know
have-
we're about to be.
have your rest.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Y'all have a good one. I will catch y'all on the next one. See everybody.
and
Bye,
be
All right,
guys.
see you around,
well,
Rex.
Bye, Rex.
Yeah, back flip.
With the Chomper assistance. And some assistance from Squirrel, too. The other members of the party, one by one, shall begin to receive their portion. A sudden, very strange connection? Question mark? Though Amari does not partake. She's unsure if she'd be able to handle it. But if the offer is presented later and there's no particular physical strain, she might say yes. So what are the reactions of the others to? Oh my god, I don't know what Scruff is going to think of this. He's never had a messenger before.
Has Scuff had it done already? Because
Well-
I did send you a thing, did you?
Oh, let me see.
A while ago.
I apologize. There's been things.
There have been things. Hmm. Well, Scruff does want to help, and if that's the answer, then yes, he would.
Alrighty then. With everyone else's general favorability towards Shia and the feelings being reciprocated, the fragments can be passed with assistance from Rallis and Squirrel and Chopper. However, there is one other thing of particular note. That when Paz gets the contact, 3 appear, except one is parentheses inert.
Pyro's actually gonna message. Wait a minute. All 3 appear?
There's Paz, Wade, or square brackets inert.
He's gonna just send a hello to the active Paz and Wade at the same time.
You get no response from Weber. Paz just said just responds with a hello.
And then Pyro's basically gonna message what he just did and be like, oh, I just tried messaging both. Well, okay, I'll back up a bit. When you connected, I got 3 contacts. One of them is not available. And I decided to do a little experiment to see if I could message both Paz, you and Wade at the same time, and turns out only the active one apparently can respond.
Paz is just going to answer with 3 dots. He's not saying anything else.
Pyro's basically going to then say, sorry for not informing you beforehand. I just got too curious.
Paz just sent a message saying, okay.
Alrighty. Then Pyro's gonna look back to Edge.
Yo.
Oh, at least I get to finally show you the cracked data cube.
True. We could never see it with transfer. Alright, so what are we looking at?
Well, I can give you a screenshot of what it looks like normally. And he's gonna send Edge that screenshot. So yeah, that's how it would look like normally.
Yeah, I know what it's supposed to look like, and I've never actually seen one damaged. Intentionally corrupted, maybe hacked, but not that.
I get the feeling there's more to this data cube than just void parasite stuff. In the other timeline, I was able to actually grab data from it. Even though the void parasite was still infesting it. That's basically the strange recording. I wonder if I can get more out of it now. Because I
Possible.
think I have more. I actually do. Especially because then he's gonna send Edge a video. And it's gonna be of the fever dream, but not in like Pyro weird state.
Well, that was Alex, wasn't it? Wait, what the hell does that mean?
I don't know. Because as far as we know, from the time shenanigan thing of Chompers, Alex is supposed to be a weasel or a floatzel. That.
Oh, am I another species this time?
Connor. This brings a more concerning point.
Did Alex explode? Oh shit, Alan, we might have a situation here.
I think our world may be having some time shenanigans as well. I want to know what's in that cracked data cube.
Shall we unga bunga it?
Pyro just looking at Edge after he said that.
I'm asking. You can
Yes,
just
we
say
should go
no.
look at it. And Pyro's gonna try and imagine the space a little brighter. So they can actually hopefully see a little bit more without straining his mental state too much.
It's as it was before, but you can see fragments of the speaker. And it unsettles you that you see a familiar set of eyes that look just like Culties in your world.
Edge?
Do you need therapy? I think I need therapy.
Pyro turns around and then goes to Edge. I'm seeing things, right?
I sure hope so. Because if you're seeing things, and I'm in your mind, that means I'm seeing things. And if you're insane, then this is fake.
Did I? Did I accidentally leave a data cube running?
I think we left a lot of things running, but that's besides the point. Now,
Hello?
now I'm going to say this just one time and take me seriously. No, it did fuck up with the system a little bit. Maybe it's just trying to fill in the holes.
Maybe. Pyro's gonna turn back around. Are the eyes still there?
If you've hit the pause button, yes, because the recording was very short, all things considered.
Oh. You know, Edge, let's go look for that cracked data cube. Because I think the archive is now haunted.
Oh, fuck. Permission to fucking bounce, my guy. I ain't dealing with mental ghosts. That's for therapists.
That's right.
Says Edge, who is a literal mental ghost at the moment.
And all I tried to do was make the space brighter, and then we get a horror experience. But seems like I won't be able to make the space more bright. We're just stuck with headlamps. Or
maybe
maybe. What was Edge going to say?
What if I just freak out? Consider, what if I attack the darkness?
I was gonna try imagining night vision goggles.
That works, but what if I try and create the embodiment of darkness and hit it?
Please don't, because Noah's in here.
Oh, fuck, you're right.
And Pyro's gonna imagine a pair of night vision goggles for him and a night vision goggle for Edge.
It's more a lens, but yes, it's more...
Yeah, that's why I said goggle.
Yep.
Does it help?
It does, actually. It helps a lot.
Alrighty. Yours working?
It is. Everything is green now.
Pyro's gonna imagine it basically... He's basically imagining it to be tuned so it actually sees the scenery, but without the darkness. Without any tinting.
It takes a few tries.
So, any green tint now?
No. Nah, I was feeling retro.
Sorry, Edge, but we actually do need to get a view on what Noah has updated the archive with.
Well, first of all, what was the light source before?
Pyro points at his headlamp. There was
No,
no
like...
light.
Ah, right.
Yeah, before it was more just ambient lighting of the blue.
So what you're saying is we have to find the options menu.
I wonder. Edge, do you see any data cubes that look odd?
Does melty count?
Yep.
Then yes. Does on fire count?
Yep.
Well, I don't see any of those, but good to know for later.
Well, I mean, with Noah, anything is kind of possible, so...
Fair enough.
So where's the melty cube?
Oh, over there. And there, and there, and there, and there. Oh, cool. That one looks like a butt.
Pyro
two of them.
Pyro just gets a flashback to the alternate timeline and then accidentally sends the memory of that to Edge.
Ah! Why?
Sorry. Bad memory.
I don't see the correlation.
Also, I think Edge also has that memory, or should he?
He did. He brought it up.
He did.
But
He just got it again instantly in the span of half a second. All of it.
He just got flashbacks.
So it's
with Ed.
he did a bit.
He basically flashbacked Pyro, and then Pyro flashbacked him.
God, so many days in the span of half a second. Why? Oh, my fucking head. Oh, my fuck.
Oh.
That is a fast forward. Hot. Damn.
Whoops.
What is that, 2,000 speed?
Pyro scratching the back of his head. Whoops. Right. It's been a while since anyone's connected to this space.
Yeah,
and
clearly.
You don't have your implants in a good state.
Nope. I have to eat that.
All right, then I guess the data cube rules now apply on you. And he's gonna basically give Edge a reminder like document, which is remember to only limit yourself to the really, really small data cubes when in this space.
What does a melty one classify as?
I think I'll check those first, and then I'll determine. Those are a case-by-case basis.
Alright, fair enough.
Also, the cracked data cube is obviously off limits. It's huge.
Got it. Oh, so I'll... And then he looks down. Oh. Hey, what color is that cracked data cube?
Red.
Not anymore.
Pyro's gonna look where Edge is looking.
It's pink.
This is kind of funny because I was thinking to myself, that bitch is pink now, isn't it?
Yeah. Does that mean progress? Because I think a normal data cube is white, right?
A normal data cube is similar to the ambient lighting than space is normally, just more outlined.
So it's not better, but different.
I wonder if it has something to do with Apollo.
Oh, maybe.
For now, I'm not gonna try and hack into the data cube and just see what it gives me at a touch. Pyro's gonna grab Edge and put him on his back.
Oh, sure, take me to the danger. Nah, just kidding, swing me.
Well, I don't want to leave you behind. Plus, the data cube's kind of far.
For your sake, I will not comment on that. For your sake.
Pyro looks confused.
Leaving Edge behind.
And Pyro's gonna float over to the data cube.
It is... Did it get bigger? You're pretty sure it's bigger now. And it's also got a padlock on it. Like a spinning padlock. With tumblers. What is that?
That's new.
Hold on, I'm gonna try something.
Go ahead.
Oh my god.
What?
As Edge will try to interface with the lock. It's not a program. That's just actual metal. It's too low tech. I can't hack it.
Well, that's interesting.
What do we do?
Pyro's gonna touch the lock. Does anything happen?
No.
What?
It's a lock.
Oh, I have an idea. Pyro's gonna float back and get a good distance away. And he's gonna take a screenshot of the lock and get some multiple angles. And then he's gonna send them to as messages to Squirrel.
Oh boy.
Any ideas on how to get this open?
Should I roll subterfuge for that? Enja?
What was that?
Should I roll subterfuge for that?
Yes. But your specialty also applies.
I'm assuming the locksmith one.
It's the one.
Yeah, we're close enough to the end. I'm going to use boost dice.
Hey.
And I got one more boost die. Oh, wait. Oh, no, there are 3 there. Okay.
All right.
I'm good with a 15, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Know that? You can tell Pyro exactly how to take on this rotary lock.
You mean Squirrel? Or you mean Tail Pyro? Okay, I get it.
Yes,
E-
tell Pyro.
Well, he's just gonna, I guess, reply on the messaging thing, detailing exactly how to handle that.
And Pyro is giving us messaging back with a thumbs up and thank you so much.
Probably details of how to make one as well. Considering it was his locksmith specialty that applied.
Yeah, probably. So there's a lot there that is technically superfluous, but it is interesting.
All right, Edge. And he's gonna send a copy of what Squirrel sent to Edge, so he's not left out.
Huh. You're gonna make a fine burglar someday. With friends like these.
Oh, it's mostly. I remember Squirrel messing with the lockpicks all the time.
Literally was
So-
doing it before the meeting. And
Yeah.
during the meeting.
Probably also during the time in Icona as well. No, definitely during the time of Icona as well.
Yep.
So yeah, Pyro's gonna pick the lock, basically, with the instructions given.
It whirls and clicks 3 times and the lock falls away. And then it vanishes as some of the data flows to fill in one of the cracks.
Pyro's gonna try and see if he can get a read on that, the data as it's flowing back in.
It's visual data.
He's gonna try and view it.
The dialogue is the same, but you see yourself. You are young. You are very young. And there are those same eyes looking back at small you. Too fast, too soon.
This is Noah?
Edge unfortunately cannot view, as that is too much for him to process. But, well, if you're saying that out loud, he's just saying, like, alright, Noah can do a lot of things, but that's bullshit. That can't be him, right?
Welcome to Noah. All he does is bullshit.
It's not impossible. But to be more specific, Digi, was it basically the same thing we saw, like, stalking us a few minutes ago?
Yes, it was.
You know where to find me. Oh, of course. Come out. Where are you?
What? What do you mean? Edge seems confused.
You're hiding in here, aren't you?
Who are you? What? Edge is glancing around.
Pyro's looking around for that, same figure as he's saying that. Should I roll a perception check?
Yes. Yes, you should.
Or 5, 6, 7.
However, I'm going to give you 3 additional dice.
Grady. I used 2 soul earlier. I have 2 more. So I'll soul that one. Hey! 10.
Very good.
Perception.
All right. Now I would like an initiative check.
Oh,
I will remind you that we are past time.
Oh, no. You'll see.
Okay. So, oh, not combat.
It's,
Okay.
it's for
Yeah,
reflex.
he said check, not yeah.
Yeah, we're past time. I was given another few more minutes for this scene to finish, but, yeah.
Question, because this is a mental scape, do you want me to use mind as the attribute?
I do.
That would be 9. Ugh. You know, I do have an extra boost die I've been holding on to because of that botch I got during dodgeball.
Proceed.
But I also do have a regular soul on the...
Or you could save it for something else.
I'm gonna willpower that. And same too.
It is.
So that's 4 so far. I really want this. Yeah. I'm gonna vigor push those 9s.
Oh boy.
That's 1, 2, 3,
It's
3,
like an 8 now.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 8.
8 cunning initiative.
Oh boy. So, here's what happens. You hear a voice. Not yet. As you grasp Pyro and block something that was aiming for the small of your neck.
Edge blocked it?
Grab Pyro.
Sorry. Pyro grabbed Edge.
Oh.
However, something happens because your hand is empty now when you heard a disconnect sound. As you turn around and look at them, you see the soldier in full combat gear, a human.
Who are...
They don't give you an answer as they drop the combat knife with one hand and gun you down. You are out of your archive now.
And, so basically, as he wakes up, he's gonna be like, huh? Huh? What?
Edge rises. What the fuck did I just die?
Huh? Is anyone around us?
Yes, everyone else is still around.
So, how long did that take?
I think it took about 10 minutes.
So, Squirrel's probably finished transferring part
I'm-
of Nova to everybody else.
Yes. Time passes in the archive much faster than outside.
Ah. Well,
And
after
Pyro-
transferring everybody, Noah over to everybody, Squirrel probably would have gone to his room to sleep.
Fair. Then I think we can call it there for the session.
Oh boy.
Because he did get a message that Pyro was fine, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sigmund confirmed that they're fine.
Well, also Pyro sent Squirrel a message.
Yeah.
Also true.
So he would have had no reason to stay around.
True.
So, yeah. Squirrel needs to get rid of that 12 exhaustion he's at.
Ouch. But then again,
Yep.
I'm at like 8 or 9.
There's good reason Scruff told you to rest.
So yeah, thank you everybody for joining us so far on the stream today. That was Lost in Chaos Scar. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They're on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, grabbing packs of cards to stream loots, grabbing some merch over at zgfgaming.store, or just coming by and hanging out. But for now, thank you so much for joining, everybody, and I bid you the most fondest adieu.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.
Goodbye.